I created Species Nutrition with one mission in mind: to provide bodybuilders and serious athletes with no-nonsense supplements that work. I put my name and reputation on every bottle of Species Nutrition products. If you want to be your absolute best, join the evolution.
What is up? Welcome back to the Midday Muscle. Let's go. Well, once again, we are back with a nicely sized little recap Wednesday. Let's get right into it, starting with the Vancouver Pro, where we saw HASSAN Mustafa finally manage to break through and punch his ticket to Olympia weekend after claiming his first win of the season. In Classic Physique, we saw Canada's own John Lee collect the first win of his pro career with an impressive performance here. And in Men's Physique, Jason Hun continued his hot streak by adding another win to his season total. Over on the women's side, we'll start with fitness and your winner Sarah Kovacs, who was probably at her all-time best here as she added a well-deserved win to her resume. In figure, Gina Palma showed up and delivered the goods on her way to claiming the top spot. And last but of course not least, in bikini, the living legend Ashley Cotwasser brought home the open title and Gina Switsny won the top honors in the Masters division. And down in the heart of Atlanta, we saw Linda Murray, who just so happens to be one of the greatest female athletes in the history of bodybuilding, put on her annual Pro-Am event. And we're going to start our coverage here with the Classic Physique division, where we saw Carlos Domar collect his first win of the season. And in the Masters division, the top honors ended up going to Georgia's own Miguel Dominguez. There was a huge showdown in the 212 here between John Jewett and Ismael Dominguez, but when it was all said and done, it was John who ended up coming out on top as he secured his trip back to Olympia weekend in impressive fashion. In women's bodybuilding, Mayla Ash was unbelievable here as she cruised to an easy win with what was probably the most impressive performance that we've seen from this division all year long. We also need to give an honorable mention to Salkia Given for her win in the Masters division here. In figure, top honors went to Slovakia's Adela Andrejovikova. I'm sure I said that right. And the top spot in the Masters figure went to Mariana Stacchioli. In bikini, Tara Greer added another win to her season total in the Open division. And in the Masters, the top spot went to Brazil's Elisandro Angela. In women's physique, a strong effort from Amy McCown was enough to propel her to the top spot. And last but not least, in the Women's Physique Masters, Isabel Jackson managed to land in the winner's circle. Now out in the West Coast, in California's capital city of Sacramento, we have some of the best bikini action we've seen all year come together under one roof for this year's Governor's Cup, where the big headline comes from your winner, Ariel Bailey, who cruised to an easy win after putting together her best effort of the season. Sliding into the runner-up spot, we had Alexandra Vatauer, who looked fantastic in her season debut. Third place went to Brittany Gillespie, who looks like she did just enough to outpace fourth place finisher Jordan Brannon on the judges' scorecards. And rounding out this very impressive top 5 group, we had Maya Astabi. And that will do it for this Recap Wednesday. Thanks for still watching. See you next time.